Hey everyone, welcome to Founders Fortune, me Banto. So we're back in our little humble town and currently have 4 people. We got our new child, Kacie, who is the daughter of Roloff and Alex. So in the previous episode, we got a kid, which is pretty awesome. And we're trying to make Kacie grow up to be an awesome and also pretty skilled kid, but also had a great childhood. So not only education, but also like trying to make them happy. So currently we do have childhood experience. We have 2 in this one. So for anyone who doesn't know this thing, it's being in a good or a bad mood slowly earns positive or negative childhood happiness points. Depending on which points are collected, a child will gain positive or negative traits on their birthday. So that is very, very, very important, and I'm not sure exactly how long it's gonna be for them to become an adult. We can actually just check it on this one. So Kacie will grow up in 15.8 days, so it's quite a bit of time. We should be able to accumulate quite a few points, I would say. 15 days, that's quite a long time in the game, considering Alex, for example, have 22.8 days left until she will become old. So that's a new part of the game if you haven't played this game for a while. And we now have aging in the game with the family updates, so we're gonna manage that. Both getting new kids through things like Roloff and Alex got here when they got their kid, but also through migration. And I did miss one in the previous episode, but I hope we're gonna be fine anyway. We're running out of food. Oh wow, we only have 4 food. We need to collect some apples. Let's see here, Flargen. Currently sleeping. I should send him over to collect some apples. Or maybe, we do have some tomatoes ready. That's good. Let's see if we can look into getting that, maybe the watering can and also the wooden well. So let's have Roloff is sleeping. Maybe Alex can be crafting the tools. Let's do some tools. We can get a watering can, but we also need to go inside of this thing. And then we need to do the wooden well. Some call it an irrigation system, others think of it more as a hole with water in it. No matter how I call it, wells play an important role when you want your crops to receive good care. Plants that have been watered correctly have been reported to yield double or even triple harvest. That's pretty awesome. So a well, I feel like I want to have it pretty close maybe to our barn. This is where we're going to be storing a lot of our food. So I'm thinking that it could be close to that. This is also a pretty neat spot, but we might want to have like a nice fence around here later to make it beautiful. So I feel like our well could be sitting... Well, maybe the well should be sitting more inside of the farm. Maybe that would be more interesting. So let's say we would have it sitting something like that. Then we can have should still be able to have a road here. Let's construct that thing. Oh, did someone hurt himself? Did they make the tool? Oh, I used the wood. I put the wood in this one. Okay, so Alex has to go and do some wood cutting. And meanwhile, let's see here. Roloff is gathering some, so that's good to see. How much do we have in crystals, though? 9 crystals. Okay, let's look into what we should research next. So the ones we can go for is weaponry, masonry, decoration, and brewery. And brewery, that sounds pretty fun to get some good drinks, but I feel like that is definitely something we're gonna wait with. Decoration. Unlocked object, no translation. What do that mean? But yeah, a lot of things. I'm not gonna go for this one for now. It's gonna be real cool to get those decorations later. Architecture 1 would be pretty interesting. Masonry would also be pretty awesome because then we will be able to do stone tools. I'm actually gonna go for masonry. And then we should be able to make some stone tools. And if I do remember correctly, I think we should be able to use them maybe already. Let's see, for example, I think one way we could see this would be if we take, for example, Roloff, our scholar, and then we have changed the profession for him. I hope it's not going to lose those points. I'm not sure if he will. But then we would change him, for example, to a miner. Yeah, as you can see, Next level can use stone pickaxes to mine. So the first star allows us to use the stone tools. Meanwhile, in the very beginning, without even having any stars, you can use the wooden one. So that's awesome. So it's gonna be a scholar again. Here we go. So that's gonna be useful. Some masonry, get some nice new tools. And I wonder what the profession Kacie is gonna be. Do you guys have any ideas what Kacie should be? Like, she could maybe be our craft woman, crafting things. But we're also gonna need someone to replace later, like Roloff and Alex, their jobs later when they become maybe old. I'm not sure how good they're gonna work when they're old. But we're probably gonna need someone to cover up when they are done with their job and when they're gonna be resting and chilling. But it feels like we definitely need to improve our farming maybe a little bit. So that watering is probably gonna help quite a bit. Let's see if we can get to craft that now. Let's have Roloff do the crafting. So meanwhile we're gonna Alex still chopping some wood. And look at the amount of wood she's chopping down. She's doing a really awesome job. Look at the amount of force we have got down there. Pretty awesome. Oh, we fulfilled a wish. That's nice. So it looks like he is prioritizing building at the moment. I wonder if I could change that because I kind of want him to focus more on farming. Let's harvest those at least. I really feel like we need a fourth person to be working. It's gonna be super helpful. And my hopes is that we're gonna be able to do some like higher quality food soon. Let's saw some tomatoes. I guess we can collect the last one. Didn't see that one. Okay, there we go. There we go. Watering can is done. Very nice. Let's see then. Flargen. Okay, so he need an place to store his tool. So inside here we should have the tool rack. This one we want to have. And I'm gonna have this one. Let's have it here, kind of close to the entrance, I suppose. I might want to have maybe a table and a chair here later. I'm not sure. It's kind of cramped environment, kind of cramped in this room. So I guess we could extend the house, make it bigger. Either build it out like that or get a second floor. I feel like I want to make it maybe wider. That would be pretty neat. Okay, so let's make sure we are building this one. That one's gonna belong to Flargen, and then we're gonna give him the watering can. Yep. So there we go. Now he should be able to do better. Let's gonna talk a little bit with Kacie. Yep. Okay, she wants to have a place to store her armor. This is like Arya Stark or something. She's already up to fighting and things. And she also want to get a large bookshelf. Really? Interesting. I didn't think she would have wishes for those things. Roloff wants to store weapons, get a training dome in the colony. Alex wants to have a chest in a room. We can do that. Research scroll stand in the colony. Flargen wants to get a dummy and also a campfire. All of those things should definitely be doable to do pretty soon. A few migrants have seen our fire signal and just arrived with a small boat. Send a colonist to accept them. And this time, guys, I'm not gonna miss it. We're low on food though, so it's a little bit risky, but I feel like having a fourth one is gonna help. And this is a girl, nice. Maybe Flargen's gonna get his girl for now then. That should be awesome. Kill her! Now, we're gonna accept her, of course. We're gonna be good people. So I'm sort of hoping maybe she's good at craftsman or mining or something. We have to fix the food. They want to have... They expect better food now. Okay, interesting. Frederic. So we're gonna be naming Frederic soon as well. So guys, if you have the girl names, drop suggestions in the comments and I will be naming Frederic in the next episode. But let's check her out a little bit here. So she have to fulfill some expectations. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna move in together with Flargen. I hope they're gonna be going together well. But we have to try to satisfy her with her expectations. And what is she good with? The doctor. Nice. Might need a doctor later. But for now, I may want to have her as... like 2 farmers can probably be pretty good, but I feel like if we do craftsman, then we're gonna be able to keep crafting things and then we can keep selling those things to earn money. Then we can keep paying our people money, which should make them happier as well. Okay, natural tendency towards positive. That's good for Flargan if they're gonna live together. So I guess we're gonna be adding another bed in this room then. So they're gonna sleep like this for now. Then they can do this thing if you guys ever did as you guys were kids, where one lies here and one lies here, and then you are like bicycling with your feet against each other. Not sure if you guys done that. I know that I did when I was a kid. I did that quite a lot. But yeah, this is where she's gonna be living then. And nice, she's making her own bed. Awesome. Take ownership, there we go. Let's see what more things we need to fulfill. Fredrik sometimes feels a bit lonely. She wishes she had at least 0 friends and 1 buddy. I was like, she wishes she at least had 0 friends. Very nice. Let's see, we're gonna try to get her to like Flargan. Let's impress him. I feel like the foodie thing is not going very good at the moment. Oh no, she didn't do very good. Talk about food while we're running out of food. Oh wow, he needs to eat again. I thought he ate some. Go eat some, man. I guess it might work that way, by the way, if we make like better food that they might maybe be more full every time. Okay, so I do see a problem here. Like we have a pretty big problem here that they can't get around. Because of this here, we only have like 1 tile to walk here. So that's a little bit troublesome. So it sort of feels like if we do like a tavern, that should be pretty useful. Oh, they want a gamson? Not gonna pay that for now. We will remember your attitude. I don't think they will attack with that status we got with them. But yeah, I feel like we have to do something here to be able to walk past here. So I feel like if we have one here, it's not that often that's gonna be in the way. And the other one, I guess we can have one in the room, I suppose. Then we should be able to go between here since we have the food here a little bit easier. And I guess we can keep the food here for now. We could also have to move it outside, that would also be possible. Or we can just make another basket of raw food at a different place and they can grab fruit from that one. So for example, I guess we could have that inside of our barn here. That sort of makes sense also. Relationship disliked, what? Hey! Kacie? Did you knock her out? Or did you bore her to death? That's interesting. I did nothing. Okay, let's see if we can get her to go to her bed instead. Yeah, I definitely feel like we should make like a tavern or something, because you can see here we have a lot of trouble to go around here. I'm gonna see if I can move this like now. I feel like they have to get moved. Okay, there we go. That should help a little bit. We still have a bit of trouble here. This is only one width. We could, if we want to, I suppose. We could have like 2 stairs next to each other, and that would pretty much be like a wider stair, really. Like something like that would definitely be possible. But it's still the doorway would still be 1 tile if we don't do two doors, and I feel like that's not what we want to do because that's kind of weird. She's going out in the night. What's she doing in the night? Going away from Flargan. Going to gather some food in the night. Interesting. snacking in the night. She's also making the basket. The Goblin of the Old Stone. We need some materials. As a decent neighbor, you should help us out. 1 healing potion, 5 stone. Not this time, mate. I don't want to keep giving away my healing potions. Like, we only have 3 illness potions, medicine, and 2 healing potions. I feel like I really don't want to give everything out. Wow, farming is going pretty terrible at the moment. I'm a little bit scared, actually. I wonder if I should maybe make some more soil for tomatoes. I feel like I should. Can we grow it on there? No, so too close. So something like that, I suppose. Guess we can do. I'm just gonna go for a pretty big farm for now. Hope to be able to get some more crops growing. Now we should be able to get like 2 or 3 if we're lucky from per crop. Let's see. 1 tomato. 1 tomato. Just 1 from each. Okay, that didn't go so well. I wonder if he didn't fill his watering can. But yeah, food is definitely like something we gotta work on a little bit. Improving that. Because if we're gonna go into winter with this amount of food, we're definitely gonna be dying. We're definitely gonna be starving then. I wonder if we may need like to have like 2 farmers just to be able to keep growing all the crops. We definitely should get Frederick to do some work if we're gonna keep her. So, okay, we don't have cloth for now. But maybe we can do some carpentry, we can do some wooden axes, some wooden pickaxes. And we can also do watering can. Another axe, I suppose. Something like that should be good. The last day of spring. I'm a little bit scared about winter this year. Feel like it's a lot riskier than it has been before. I do feel a little bit in this game that like they could definitely make so maybe characters can walk like through each other. It feels like that would be a good thing if they actually added to the game so they can walk through each other. Then you wouldn't get into these weird situation when they can't walk next to each other. Because in real life, if you were meeting in that pathway, you would probably be able to squeeze both of you together there. I don't see much extra tomatoes so far. It feels like I'm just getting 1 every time. I'm wondering if I missed something. Or maybe he never watered the plants. Let's see. Yeah, I think he haven't really watered the plants. It would be nice with an effect, like maybe the ground would be like a little bit darker shaded. So you can easily see like which crop has been watered and stuff. But this is definitely going to be a full-time job for him. That's why I feel like we might actually need to have 2 farmers. Because if we want to gather cotton as well, we either have to send someone else or have a second farmer. I feel like Kacie could probably go and do some studying. She needs to study a little bit more. I know, we're running out of food. Yeah, I'm gonna make Fredrik to be our second farmer. I feel like that's gonna be the best way to do it. So next level can sow strawberries and can cook in the kitchen. So she should already be able to use the same clothing and should already be able to use the watering can. So let's remove the wooden axe and the pickaxe, and then we're gonna do a wooden watering can. So we have another. See if we can craft that before going to fill the bed. I guess not. There we go, 2 tomatoes. And as you can see, she doesn't really need to have it. Like, if 1 water and 1 pick it, that's also fine. But I'm gonna try to have 2 farmers. With 2 farmers, I feel like we're gonna be sure to get most likely enough food. I have a pretty big farm now, so it might be also too big, maybe. And we also want to queue up to do some clothing when we have enough cloth for that. Almost got masonry. Nice. I want to gather some cotton now. Need around 30 or 40 to make some clothing. Let's gather some down here. No! Roloff broke his arm while gathering cotton. Okay, so now we have to treat him then. Because he have been hurt. So he can't work. So was it Flargen? No? Roloff. Was it Roloff that could do it? Can he splint his own arm? He failed. Okay, so we have to wait. Let's see. Can Frederick do it? No? Oh, okay, so you have to wait no matter who do it. But that's pretty cool that he can take care of himself. But as you can see, he can't really do any work until we splint it, or until this goes away pretty much. Nice. So now we should be good pretty quick instead of that long timer. But look at that, the farming's going much better. I feel a lot safer like this. And we can live without like a crafter for now. As long as we have food to survive the winter, I'm gonna be happy, because the more people we have, the more food we're gonna need. So I feel like having 2 farmers now is probably a good choice. But this house definitely needs to be bigger, since we can have 2 people living here. So we definitely want to make this wider, bigger overall. So we're gonna start at the lower floor, and I'm gonna make it, let's see, something like that. So it's gonna be a pretty big house, bigger than our first one pretty much. But I haven't decided if I want to do like a 2-story house or not. We might just go for a single story for this one, just so we have a little bit of variation in our town with the houses. Or we could do like sort of a balcony thing. That could be interesting. Like, let's say we would have try a little bit here. Let's say we would have it like that. And we're gonna have floor outside here as well. We can try the neat floor just for fun to make it look a little bit different. And then we can do walls. So up here in the very center, there would be like a room. And then we would use the simple wooden fence. So I have it around like that. Let's see here. I might cancel what we did down here. I'm not sure. Or maybe let's leave it like that. It could be a little bit wider this side. I was thinking of having the same width, but at the same time, I feel like that might be better because they can get up here. It's going to be very cramped to go around here. So for that reason, I feel also that maybe we should be making it go out like that. We need some materials as a decent neighbor. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. This is pretty interesting roof we got here. That's pretty interesting because we could have designed so we would have needed to have it here to cut off how the roof would be. But if we would have like one tile here or something like that, then we could have had like a room sort of like we have here. And then get that cool thing around. We maybe wouldn't even have needed that thing. Just a stair? Oh, no, interesting. I'm getting some new ideas that I might want to try out. Like, look at that, guys. I feel like that's gonna be a very different and maybe pretty cool roof. And it might even be better. Let's try this. I'm inside of a little bit of an experimentation mood now. So we would need a floor to be here. And I'm gonna go all the way over out there and the same for this side. So this is some ways we can definitely do some different sort of roofs. I get kind of hyped up by this, because I felt like the roof was kind of boring before. They were always looking sort of the same, but if we do it this way, we kind of trick the game to get this like extra nice roof here. And then later we have to do like a stair on the inside or something to be able to get up here. But look at that, then it's gonna look like that, the roof. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be pretty nice, I think. Let's see if we can get some windows, would be nice for sure. I feel like I want to have like one window at each side there, and then maybe a few windows. Something like that. Should be pretty good. And then for the inside, I'm not entirely sure where we're gonna have the stair. I feel like we might have it here in the corner. Yeah, it's gonna look better if you have it there for sure. And then I'm also thinking that we can do like an inside wall here just to sort of cover it a little bit. It's gonna look a little bit nicer. And then you are able to get up here, but we'll need to remove some floors. And oh, the stairs actually, okay. Okay, we have to rethink this a little bit. Go downstairs. So we have to move a few things. I'm just gonna move them to get them out of the way. A lazy day. Life hasn't been the greatest of Kacie. I'm so sorry. I'm so busy with building. Maybe we should pause the game while doing this. So then we'll have the stair here instead or something like that. It's gonna be pretty nice. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Founders Fortune. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to see this house getting fully built. Something I would love to have in the game, I don't know if it exists or not, but having like a chimney on top of the roof would also be really, really awesome. We get a trader as well, might be able to trade some. We will check it out in the next episode, guys. So thanks for watching today's episode, hope you all had a good time, and hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.